Well, hello YouTube. Look where we've just been. To the wonderful emporium of Bridge Motorcycles in Exeter. And guess what we've just done? You'll never guess. We have just bought a second motorcycle, yes. Bit of an impulse buy, not gonna lie. I wasn't planning on buying a second bike. However, went in there to see my mates in there. The salesman that loved me so, and I purchased a brand new bike, a bike I'm not going to tell you about until I go and buy it, and there'll be a big reveal. I'd like you guys to guess in the comments below what it could be. I'll give you a clue. It's completely opposite of a middleweight bike, completely. However, I thought it'd be quite fun to use it for touring and sort of iron butt challenges, if you like, for the channel. Will I have to change the channel name, or will I have to have a second channel for this particular bike? No, I think people obviously watch this channel. Yes, I'm the Hungry Hornet, but the Hungry Hornet can have a hive, can't he? He can have a hive of bikes. We're certainly going that way. For a lot of you that don't know, it's not my first ever bike I've purchased from the wonderful people at Bridge. It won't be the last. I definitely like purchasing bikes. However, I'm looking to amass a collection. So, you know, and by collection I mean a couple, not just one. So obviously I've got the Hornet as a daily rider. That won't change, there'll still be Hornet videos. But this other bike is purely for nonsense. By nonsense I mean putting it through its paces. I'll let you know one thing, and that it is a Honda. So it's a Honda brand of motorcycle. I don't really want to give away the displacement because I don't want people to guess. But it is lower than 750 cubic centimeters and a lot less powerful. However, it's just as aggressive, just as iconic, just as vicious as a Hornet. So I guess a little bit of an impulse buy. My wallet's feeling slightly light, to say the least. I always feel a bit nervous after buying something like that. I am terrible. I rang my wife up to ask her if A, I could do it, B, you know, would she be okay with it? And she is okay with it, so much so I think she'd possibly want to ride it herself. So it's friendly, it's a friendly bike. I'm going to be picking it up in about 8 days time, 9 days time. So there'll be a few videos between then and there. So hold on to your hats, hold on to your helmets. Obviously I want to reassure people that we'll still be horneting around, but this is an all-purpose motorcycle channel. It's not just about one singular motorcycle, although this will stay in the Hornet hive, the Hungry Hive. That's what we're starting. We're going to start a hive of bikes. This bike was purchased brand new from the good people at Bridge Motorcycles, who were kind enough to throw in a few extras due to my loyalty to the firm, a great firm here in Exeter. They're obviously very well established. They do all sorts, you know, they do the servicing and all that good stuff. So very exciting. Can't wait. Looking forward to it. It's going to be good. Wish I purchased it earlier in the week so that I could at least have a bit of a play around before I start my new job. Alas, it's not meant to be. I think you guys are going to like it. I've got some things planned for it. So I know we've been talking about, are we going to go up to Scotland on the Hornet? The answer to that is yes, at some point. However, I think it'd be fun to do some touring on this new bike. And when you see this new bike, you're going to understand why. Does that mean that, you know, we're going to stop messing around with the Hornet? No. Rest assured guys, it's still the Hungry Hornets channel. We're going to diversify the content a little bit, and bring in a few new viewers, I think, you know, a few new experiences. And then my ultimate goal is to have, you know, videos where my wife rides that bike and I ride this bike, where we can go off traveling together. That'll be fun. This will be a second lifer bike, so I'm not going to sell it. I think I can only really see myself having 2 bikes for the time being. Hopefully one day I'll be able to get a 3rd bike or something, but it's a disease, this motorcycling. You tend to get very excited about purchasing bikes and riding them. Is it the most financially smart thing to do? Buy a brand new bike? No. Is it worth it? Hell yeah. Life's all about enjoying it, isn't it? So I thought I'd update you guys. There is a new bike coming on the horizon. A brand new bike. Brand spanking new 75 plate. With some extras on it. It's got some panniers. It's got some wind guards, I guess. And I know I've slagged them off before, but it's got a windshield. And when you see this bike, you guys are going to love it. We're going to rip it up on this bike. Back road burner. I mean, I have had 2 bikes before. It's stressful. I feel like you always have to ride one over the other. So, you know, I'm going to try and get used to that. Brake lights today. Son's going to love it. It's going to be an heirloom. That's what it is. Be quite nice to see how many miles collectively we can put on our 2 Hive bikes. And, you know, what's a motor vlogger, you know, without having a 2nd or 3rd bike, you know? And I figured, you know what, I enjoy bikes. Could have paid for car lessons with it. Could have paid some debt off with it. No, instead, I'm the brand new non-financed owner of a So comment below, let me know what you guys think this bike is. Let me know what your guess is. I can describe some bits of it. It's black. There was a blue one available as well, but I wanted to go for black. Looks like sort of looks a bit like this one, but it doesn't. Not to scale anyway. Is that too much of a giveaway? I don't know, we'll see. I'm obviously not going to tell you if you're right. You guys can wait for the big reveal. So I'll be picking it up next Saturday. The video will be live. Try and get the video live on the Saturday. It's unlikely though. One of the reasons I wanted to purchase this bike is A, its funness, or you know, enjoyment levels on it be good. B, it's about time I buy another one. C, they were very nice to offer me a deal. And D, fuel economy. Try to save a little bit of money. It'll just open up on you know, when the weather starts clearing up in March, in 3 or 4 months time. We'll start the European tours again, but this time we're definitely going to go on a little tour. Little being the operative word on this bike, this brand new bike. So let me know below in the comments, A, what you think this bike might be, B, are you excited to see this bike, and C, have you got any advice on how to stop spending money on motorcycles? Because if you do, I'd appreciate it. But all in all, I love, you know, this is what I spend my money on. I believe the missus is going to be paying a little bit towards this bike as well, which will take some of the heat off it. Because I'm skint now. I paid for it all in one go, you know, with some savings. New bike, new job. I'll probably take the bike to the job, I'd say. Maybe. For a little bit of fun, I guess. Be more of a recreational. There's not going to be a commuter. Just for pooping about on. Taking it to certain places. You know what you guys think, you know, is there enough room for another bike on this channel? Would you enjoy seeing different content with a different bike that's built for different things? And specifically, would it be interesting to see a bike put through its paces doing things it shouldn't do? Like, for instance, travelling 1,000 miles to a brand new place, going abroad, you know, stuff like that. What's your thoughts on owning a second bike? Are you adverse to it? How many bikes do you own? You've also been sucked in to the world of two wheels. Let me know in the comments below. I hope you've enjoyed this little video, and I hope you're looking forward to it as much as I am. I've been the Hungry Hornet. You've been incredible. Until the next time, keep it locked onto this channel.